Hi, everyone. Welcome to Blaisdell Studios. Today's class is Pilates mat class with elements of Franklin method imagery and Franklin method philosophy, and also the work of Yamuna Body Rolling, Yamuna Body Rolling, and also the philosophy of Sherry Berkowitz and the vertical workshop. Stand on your 2 feet, nice and tall. Just notice where you are in your body by closing your eyes and taking a minute to notice your breath, your alignment, your sense of tension. And don't go off into your laundry list or all the other things that you've had going on or are going to have going on. Just focus on your body. Let's begin. And bring yourself back into the room again. So just make note of that. In order to create a change in the body, which is why we all do the mind-body work, you need to have a status quo. You need to know what your starting point is so that you can then do something to create an improvement. And then you check back in later and compare and see that you have made a change, and your body registers that into your nervous system so you don't keep recycling the same old patterns. Let's start with some tapping. Let's use, these are Franklin balls, Franklin textured balls. They have little gripper things on them. They look like this. And I'll put some information in the class description on Vimeo so that you can purchase these. They're great. They're multi-purpose. And tap your abdomen up on the right and down on the left, which is the direction of digestion. This is our ancient brain. It's very soothing. And also we get a lot of information to hear to our brain about our bodies. So it's a good way to start changing them right away. And just notice what you feel. And maybe already a little calmer. Come up to your chest, tap your chest. Heart and our lungs are behind here, and we are giving them some stimulation, moving them around. And come to your legs, and let's tap down our legs. And you can also do this sitting. You can even do it lying in bed. And let's do our inner thighs and to the backs of the thighs, all the way down from the tops of your thighs, your calf muscles, all the way down to your heels and back up, and to the sides of the hips and hip creases. Go to the backs of the hips and your glute muscles, your booty. Tap that area, very strong area, and come up a little bit higher, just into your low back and around your back, and arch it. You have layers of muscle and fascia here that get stuck together, so we're loosening it up. Come up a little higher to our low back, just right where it comes into the middle back and where your ribs are, and that's where your kidneys are peeking out of your ribs. Let's make a sound, a low ah, vibrating our kidneys. Come up with the balls to your chest where our heart and lungs are, and let's make a little higher pitch sound. Ah. Put the balls down and tap your head. Just gently tap it. And massage your scalp, your skull cap. If you relax your face, you can feel your face wiggle too. Really allow there to be no expression on your face. Let your face just melt down. And go to the base of your skull, to these round bones at the base of your skull, and do little circles around those bones one way, and then circle the other way. And come around to your earlobes, squeeze your earlobes, squeeze the rims, the edges, come back around, pull them out a little bit, and go to your very middle of your ear and come out, and you'll feel your cheekbone right there, your cheekbones. And just take your fingers just below your cheekbones and massage back and forth. This is the beginning of our masseter muscle, which is our chewing muscle. It's the strongest muscle in our body for its size. It's very strong because we spend a lot of time using it, chewing and grinding our teeth. Hopefully you don't. And when we're working hard, a lot of times it's easy to sort of grind your teeth. Anyway, let it go. Really let it go. See if you can move your jaw a little bit without using your muscles. And come right to the back edge and crimp along the edge of your chin, like you're making a pie crust. This is where it attaches all the way around underneath here. And there are glands under here too, salivary glands. You might feel a little salivation there, salivation. And drop your arms down, close your eyes and notice where you are in your body now. Make note of it. And let's tap our arms. Start with your fingers, come up all the way up. Let's go to the neck and back down, and from your thumb all the way up into your chest. You can use a fist, fingers, open hand, and under your armpit. We're waking up sensory organs, proprioceptors. We have them throughout our bodies to connect our brain and our body and give our brain more information about our body, and then our brain sends information to the body and we start moving better. Brush your arm. This is a different set of receptors, like you're brushing scum off of your arm. Then shake the arm out, yet another set of receptors. Shake that arm out. Maybe give yourself a little challenge by shaking your leg, maybe moving your leg and your arm in opposition. And stop for a moment and notice your sides. Lift the arm that you just did. Lift the other arm. Check your balance on the side, that whole chain from the arm to the foot, etc. And then try the other side. Maybe it's a little different. Let's try the other side. Tap your fingers all the way up to your neck and down and to the front of the arm. And it's like you're trying to get your arm as pixelated as possible. As much information from there to your brain as possible, and brush off that negative energy. And once you've really thoroughly brushed it, shake it out. Give yourself an image. Maybe you're sprinkling fairy dust around, or it's a runaway hose. And then add your arm and your leg and stop. And notice the side that you just did. Take both arms up and down. Take your balls. Just hold them for a minute. Just close your eyes and notice where you are one more time in your body. I feel a little tingly. I feel like everything is a little more awake. I feel a little more alert. Come to the edge of your mat. Cross one foot over the other, one arm over the other. Pull in your deep lower abdominals. Sit back like you're going to sit in a chair and come all the way down. And I have my balls so I can just bring myself down very easily and try not to clunk too much. Place the balls in the very lowest part of your back, probably you're on your pelvis a little bit. And we'll do just nice sinking in, pulling in your deep lower abdominals, and feel like the balls are lifting up and you're just letting gravity pull you down. Feel your abdominals, how deeply they connected. Inhale. Exhale, sink the front of the body to the back of the body into the ball, and breathe in. Exhale, sink the front of the body to the back of the body into the ball. Bring the balls up a little bit and come back again. The ball should be in the middle of your back. Just sink in, let gravity pull you down. Breathe in. Exhale, sink the front of your body to the back of your body into the balls. Come up, and let's take the balls with us. Roll down, hold onto your legs, come down very slowly. Take the balls up to the top of your shoulder blades and then push them down a little bit more. Clasp your hands strongly at the base of your skull. Pull your neck out, pull your heels in close to your hips, curl your tail under, lift your hips up, and push yourself backwards until the balls come in between your shoulder blades. And open your chest and breathe in, pull your skull out. And exhale, bring your head up and move side to side and side to side. You can also bring your heels in and lift your hips up and go side to side with your hips off and get a little more pressure in there. And really feel like you're centered before you lower yourself down. And one more time, pull your skull out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you inhale, notice how your deep lower abdominals connect. But you're inhaling and your diaphragm right here and your ribs can still expand. But you're pulling in here. Remember that when we start doing the 100 in Pilates, which is coming up very soon. Heels nice and grounded, close to your hips. Curl your tail under and roll the balls up to the top of the shoulder blades. Press into your feet, curl your tail under, lift your hips up, and let the balls go to the top of your shoulders and just massage back and forth just a tiny bit and side to side a little bit. Just get into those really tight spots right at the top of the shoulder blades. I'm just a little bit above my shoulder blades. Open your elbows, inhale, exhale, still pulling out on your skull. Don't let your head, crunch backwards. Lower your hips down, bring your head up. Take the balls in your hands, put them in the middle of your neck, right next to each other, and rest your head on the balls. Stretch your legs out straight, let your body expand out, open your elbows, turn your head to the right, turn your head to the left, head back to the center, head to the left, head to the right, head back to the center. Bring the balls just a little bit higher into the occipital bones. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Sinking into the balls. Bend your knees and just take the balls away. Just actually one at a time, so you just drop your head on the floor. Hold on to your skull and then let your skull come down. Take the balls away and just bring your arms by your sides. Bend your right knee into your chest, bend your left knee into your chest. Let's begin with the 100. Lift your head, reach your arms and legs long, and begin pumping your arms. 5 pumps in, 5 pumps out, and breathe in and out. 10 in and out. 20 in and out. 30 in and out. 40 in and out. Get faster and bigger. In and out. 60 in, out. You can lower your legs if you can keep your abdominals flat. In and out. 80, 2 more. And out. And in and out. 100. Bend your knees into your chest. Rock yourself up to sitting. Put your feet a fist and a half width apart, and your knees should be at about a 90-degree angle. Place your hands on your thighs, bend your elbows, and round back. They'll go halfway down. Keep your feet on the mat, curling your tail under, articulating your lower back. And when you get to just above your pelvis, pull your abdominals in and come back and come forward. Again, curl your tail under, pull in your deep lower abdominals. and feel those bones articulating in your low back. Maybe you can go a little bit further. Articulate back up, pulling in your deep lower abdominals. 3 more, each time going down a little bit lower if you can. Feel that deep connection to your lower abdominals, really deep between your pubic bone and your navel. And go down a little bit further. Reach forward with your arms, pull in deeply with your abdominals, and come forward and curl your tail under. Pull your deep lower abdominals in, curl your tail under. Go down a little bit further. And one more time, reach your arms, pull your deep lower abdominals, and keep reaching your arms and go forward. And last time, curling your tail under. See if you can get even more rounding in that low back at the same time, pulling those deep lower abdominals in and roll all the way down onto your back. Bend your right knee into your chest. Extend your leg up to the ceiling. Place your arms by your sides. You can either keep your standing leg bent or you can stretch it out. Flex your toes back if your leg is straight. Circle your leg over to your left ear, down and around and back to your nose. 1. Cross it up and over, around and 2. Up and over, around and 3. Up and over, around and 4. Cross it over, around and 5. Reverse the circle. Open, cross, lift 1. Open, cross, lift 2. Open, cross, lift 3. Deep lower abdominals connecting you. 5 and up. Bend your knee in and change legs. Extend the left leg up and stretch your standing leg long. Flex your toes back. So it's nice to set yourself up first with your knees bent, like we did with the standing knee, because then your back gets into the optimal position. Cross the leg up and over to your right shoulder, down and around, back to your nose. 1, up and over, around and 2, up and over, around and 3, up and over, around and 4. Cross it over, around and 5. Reverse it. Open, cross, lift 1. Open, cross, lift 2. Open, cross, lift 3. Open, cross, lift 4. Open, cross, lift 5. Bend your knee into your chest. Bring your other knee in. Hug your knees in. Rock yourself up to sitting. Bring your hips forward. Hold on to your shins. Draw your toes off the mat. Round yourself and roll back. And roll up. Keep your heels in as close to your hips as possible, as close to your tush as possible. And round back. And round up. And round back. And roll up. And roll back. And roll up. Do not hit your head, but you can go back pretty far as long as your chin is lightly rounded forward. Balance, put your feet down, lift yourself up and back. Draw your knees in as you roll onto your back. Place your right hand on your right ankle, your left, or on the shin, and your left hand on your right shin. Up close to your knee, but just below it. And pull that knee in, extend your other leg long. Make a big contrast between the knee that's coming in and the leg that's extending out, and change. Add the breath, breathe in, breathe out, all through your nose, and in and out, and in and out, and in, elbows out. One more set of in and out. Bend your both knees in. Reach out long. Scoop and hug. Inhale, 2. Exhale, hug. Inhale, 3. Exhale, hug. Deep connection to those abdominals. Inhale, exhale, hug. Inhale, exhale, hug. Inhale, exhale, hug. Inhale, exhale, hug. Split. Take your legs up, rather. Split them and pulse, pulse, change, pulse, pulse, change. Hold just between your knee and your pelvis, and pulse, pulse. Straight legs, but not locked. Change, change, and change, change. Breathe in, breathe out. One more set of in and out. Both legs up, hands behind your head. Let your head rest into your hands. Lower the legs down, 2, 3, lift up. If at any time you need to put your head down, feel free. Or if you need to just hug your knees in and wait for the next exercise, that's okay too. And up, down, up, and lower, and lift. Bend your knees in, crisscross, twist, 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more set. Breathe in, breathe out, and bend your knees in. Rock yourself up to sitting. Take your feet out a little bit wider than hip width. Take your arms forward. Breathe in. Drop your head. Drop your chin. Let your forehead take you down. Round and reach, expanding out those low back bones, and round back up. You can imagine there are bubbles floating in your spine, the size of your backbones floating up, up, up. Beautiful multicolored bubbles. And drop your head. Chin drops, forehead comes down. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Expanding out and round back up, restacking your spine 2 more times, and drop your chin. Forehead leads you down. Feel your deep lower abdominals even stronger, your low back bones lengthening away from each other, and round back up. And 1 more time. And drop your head, round and reach. And round back up, 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 and lower your arms down. And that is it. That is it for today. I'll do another one that is a little more advanced, but this is the basic 7 exercises, and we did a little bit more than that. So thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna see if I can get my new mouse over here to stop the recording. I think I did it.